Not every anime show can achieve the mainstream success, and there are tons of great anime series that get overlooked or don't get as much credit as they deserve. Among the countless anime, there were a lot of underwatched series that missed the public eye. So here's a list of the top 10 underwatched and overlooked anime series that deserve more recognition. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the list. Number 10, No Longer Allowed in Another World. Among the many isekai anime released in summer 2024, the show provides fans with a different flavor, thanks to its interesting narrative and characters and the good art style. Just as the famous writer Sensei is about to accomplish his life ambition and commit double suicide with his lover Sak-chan, he is hit by a truck and transported to another world deemed an adventurer by the local priestess Annette. Sensei is given the daunting mission of slaying the Demon King. Refusing to play into his new role, Sensei decides his efforts are better served looking for Sak-chan in the hope that she is somewhere in this new world. The show focusing on a depressed writer who's summoned to another world. He has no interest in adventure and just wants to end his life, but he keeps getting dragged into mishaps. Watch the show to find out what will happen to Sensei. Number 9. Gangsta. Gangsta is the literal embodiment of what an underwatched anime is, as it never got its second season due to the studio going bankrupt, but still manages to outshine most mainstream series. Takes place in the city of Ergasculum, for crime families rule the streets as well as different sections of the city. In the middle of it are Nicholas and Warwick, who are called upon by the different crime families as well as the town's police to do the jobs that nobody else wants to do. However, as the story progresses, it transitions from odd jobs to an all-out war. The first half of Gangsta focuses mainly on setup, and in order to do so adequately, the anime takes its time delving into the past. Doing so puts everything into perspective, not just the characters, but also the harsh reality of the situation they find themselves in. The past is mired in violence, so for Nicholas and Warwick and Alex, continued violence is normal. I hope you will enjoy this anime. Number 8. Interspecies Reviewers. Interspecies Reviewers is a comedy show featuring the misadventures of a group of fantasy adventurers as they search far and wide for monster girls to then enjoy their services. The series sparked new life into the community and managed to be the top anime in its season, as well as the highest rated anime for a small amount of time. The series about a pair of powerful adventurers in a high fantasy world. You have the human named Stunk, who is a master swordsman, and the magic-using elf Zell. Both can take down monsters with ease and along the way spend a fair bit of their gold on what are known as sucker girls. With countless diverse races, it is hard to decide which sucker girl to have a meaningful interpersonal experience. The show is so funny, I hope you enjoy. Number 7. 91 Days. 91 Days is often praised for its crisp animation and was a huge hit when it came out in 2016. However, over the years, fans have forgotten about this masterpiece, and now the show is hardly a topic of discussion in the anime community. Still, it doesn't change the fact that 91 Days is a brilliant anime. That's not the only good point about it. The show boasting an engaging plot featuring revenge along with great character development. As a child living in the town of Lawless, Angelo Lagusa has witnessed a tragedy. His parents and younger brother have been mercilessly slaughtered by the Venetti Mafia family. Losing everything he holds dear, he leaves both his name and hometown behind, adopting the new identity of Avilio Bruno. 7 years later, Avilio finally has his chance for revenge when he receives a mysterious letter prompting him to return to Lawless. Watch the anime to find out what will happen to Angelo. Number 6. Kill La Kill. Kill La Kill is an original shonen battle anime that feels hilariously silly, but those bits are there just to give you a good laugh. The series in short has it all: a good plot and great comedy and some surprisingly likable characters that you really begin to care about. The show follows Ryuko Matoi, a high school student searching for her father's killer. Following her only lead, the missing half of his invention, the scissor blade, she arrives at the prestigious Hanuji Academy, a high school unlike any other. The academy is ruled by the imposing and cold-hearted student council president Satsuki Kiryuin alongside her powerful underlings, the Elite Four. In the school's brutally competitive hierarchy, Satsuki bestows upon those at the top special clothes called Goku uniforms, which grant the wearer unique superhuman abilities. Watch the anime to find out what will happen to Ryuko. Number 5. Planets. Planets is a science fiction anime series that follows the adventures of a group of space junk collectors who are trying to make a living while they explore the universe. This anime is filled with beautiful visuals and an interesting story that will keep you entertained until the end. The show is about a future where space travel is an everyday occurrence. Itanabe joins the debris section, a team tasked with cleaning up space garbage. The section is laughed at by everyone, but Tanabe perseveres. This series is a bit more laid back than other space shows. While most shows in space involve epic battles, this is about the day-to-day lives of space janitors. From the creator of Vinland Saga, this series has great characters and a unique premise that is more slice of life than space opera. I hope you will enjoy this one. Number 4. Great Pretender. Great Pretender manages to find a good balance between the drama and humor where serious or disturbing things can happen without spoiling what makes the show fun to watch. It's an aspect of the show that's enhanced by the show's art direction, evident in the beautiful brightly colored backgrounds that set a lighthearted tone. The story doesn't have a strict overarching narrative, but more so are divided into heist cases in different parts of the world such as Los Angeles, Singapore, London, Tokyo, and Shanghai. The story follows a young swindler, Makoto Edamura, who is trying to con a bigger con man, Laurent Thierry, who is one of the main characters of the show. Makoto and Laurent team up to take down a drug lord in LA. I will definitely recommend this anime. I hope you will enjoy it. Number 3. Summertime Rendering. Summertime Rendering is a supernatural mystery series centering around mysterious deaths and disappearances around a remote Japanese island. The series immediately garnered attention due to its unique premise and thrilling plot threads. This is one of those series that can easily fall under the radar but deserves a look from all anime fans. Since the death of his parents, Ajiro Shinpei has lived with the Kofian family and their 2 daughters Mio and Ushio, yet at one stage in his life he left his home island to pursue his education in Tokyo. Shinpei returns after Ushio tragically drowns while trying to rescue Shirori, the daughter of the owners of a nearby store. During the funeral, his best friend informs him of bruises found around Ushio's neck, casting doubt on the cause of her death. Watch the anime to find out what will happen to Ajiro. Number 2. Rainbow. So based on rankings, Rainbow is more popular, yet I haven't seen many people talk about this anime since 2011. This is a great show for someone who wants to see quality character development over the episodes, filled with raw emotion, wonderful animation, deep levels of character development, and a truly inspirational story. The story takes place in 1955-era Japan, 10 years after World War II caused countless to descend into poverty. 6 young men are transported to a special disciplinary school where countless horrors await them, overseen by a sadistic and abusive guard and a perverted doctor. The school is the new home of these boys who committed petty and oft necessary crimes facing such hellish conditions. The 7 inmates must scrape together all the strength they have to survive until their sentences are up. Watch the anime to find out what will happen to them. And number 1 goes to Baccano. Baccano was one of the most popular anime in 2007 because of its unique story and animation style, and it successfully merges comedy and suspense and action and a little romance without sacrificing the story or animation. The show about a series of events that revolve around various crime families in the Prohibition era of America. The story is told through progressively unveiling the stories of the different groups in unchronological order. Most of the events in the story are held within the years 1930 to 1932, and most of these characters and stories are somehow connected to the Flying Pussyfoot incident, a mysterious series of murders that occurred on the transcontinental train. The story keeps panning between events before the incident, after the incident, and most importantly the incident itself. The incident aboard the Flying Pussyfoot could be considered the present. The story is not told in order, so the more you watch the more you will understand what is happening in the big picture. I will definitely recommend this anime to you. What's your thoughts on this list? If I missed an anime and you want to share it with the community, or if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comment down below. And if you like this kind of videos, make sure to check the channel for more and subscribe and ring the bell icon if you don't want to miss out of future videos. I will see you in the next one.